The bottom line is they would like for us to believe that people don't know what they're doing when they're being disrespectful and using you as an expendable. People know what they're doing. They just tend to take for granted on thinking they are entitled, that you owe them something. I'm hearing too often that people made the mistake and fumbled a relationship. That's like making a mistake and falling into, that. Ain't no way you made a mistake and cheated, which means there's no way you made a mistake for years on time and mistreated someone. You cannot make a mistake to mistreat anything or anybody. That's just the fact that people take for granted when they feel they have possession over something or someone. Really, it's an obsession to have control over something or someone. To say someone got mistreated for this moment was a mistake, I find that hard to believe because we first have to form the thought, then we have to allow it. I've made enough excuses for too many things. How many fights I've had with people over some words I couldn't handle. When we're not in control, we look for the closest thing to grasp a hold on, to feel like we have control over something that belongs to us. Far too often, people allow themselves to believe they have possession over people. If you belong to God, how can that person belong to you? If you allow yourself to be a vessel for Lucy, how do you think you can take control over somebody else? Huh? Yeah, that part. You're not even in control of you. Satan is. So if you want to fight your own darknesses. Find every corner and crevice that Lucy dwells in, and you go in that room and deal with that issue, and then judge your own ass. Yeah. Too many people want to judge the next person to keep from looking at their own selves. For me, I've been talked about since I was a kid. I can go on with that list to think what someone would be thinking about me. People thought many things about me, and they will continue to think many things about you. Because believe me, what I have found to be true, when you judge, you are being judged by somebody else. Truthfully speaking, you probably judging yourself, which is why you have ill feelings against somebody else. But that was my morning rant. I wasn't supposed to get on here. I was supposed to do what I had to do and be doing what I gotta do. But here I am again trying to help people that don't want to listen. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And it's a good thing I am not doing it for the people. I started off with this social media thing trying to figure it out. But don't nobody want to tell you nothing because they think you might surpass them. But then I was trying to do it the social media way, by their criteria, which left me lost and confused. But that's okay, because now I understand that it is what it has always been. And I will be who I have always been. I get it. Not very many people know that person. That's only because you take for granted on what you want out of a person. And that's okay too. Because we all have to learn on our own path. So while I'm trying to teach people from my path, they have their own path to travel. Nevertheless, I feel that there's a long line of people behind me that's been molested, raped, misused, abused, felt unloved as a child, left behind, forgotten. There's a list of things that people would like to carry on their shoulders. But at some point, you got to sit that stuff down, baby. You got to sit it down. Sit it down. Sit it down and let yourself rest. Go easy on yourself. Treat yourself to something special. If that's just nothing but a bubble bath. I've been thinking about going to buy me a flower pot and some artificial flowers. Do something nice for yourself. Do something to make yourself smile. Do something to make yourself happy. And then do that for somebody else. Happy Sunday.